Welcome back everyone, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you are well. My name is Nick and we're looking at Ian Botham's test match. It's a cricket game, yes, on the ZX Spectrum. Now I'm a bit nervous about this, one because, well, it's cricket. Another thing, it's published by Tynesoft in 1985. Now Tynesoft have made quite a few stinker games, so we'll see how this one plays. It's also currently Amstrad CPC, Commodore 64 and the BBC Micro. We'll try and do this on joystick. So here's cricket. We got a selector team. I think I hit the fire button too much there as I was going through. What do we do here? I think we have to type in who's the bats peoples. Let's do that. Oops, no backspace. Oh man, I don't like this already. So it looks like we've got to give all the bats people. This is going terribly wrong. Donald. Man, I'm just typing any random name here. Now Ian Botham, I'll fill you in a bit about him where I make a complete mess of this. Ian Botham was an all-rounder cricket person from the 80s. He had an OBE, so he's a good batsman, a good bowler and a good fielder. He played county cricket for Somerset and England, and I mainly know him from the show Question of Sport, where he was a team captain from 1988 to 1996 versus Bill Beaumont. Who was rugby player. Let's put this in. I used to remember watching him as a kid while I ate my dinner. I think it was on Friday nights that used to be on. So let's just anything here. Superman. Yeah, so other terrible games, not saying this is terrible, I haven't actually got to it yet, but terrible games by Tynesoft are We the Same Pet, Supergram was like very middling, and Beverly Hills Cop, which we reviewed, just to remember a few. Now, cricket is going to be a hard game to realise on the ZX Spectrum, so we'll see how this one plays. I think we have to select our fielding positions if we ever get out of this, and then the bowling's done sort of like automatically, although we can hit like a direction on the joystick to tell us if we want to do a spin bowl or whatever, which is all a mystery to me. Now, at cricket at school, we wasn't very good at the game at all. I was named as 13 batsmen, so the furthest away. What's going on here? I think I had to position those all my fielders in the same position anyway. I don't know what's happening here. We'll let it run as the multicoloured crowd watch, unless they're spotlights. Yeah, this is hopeless. Anyway, yeah, cricket at school, they always put me in a fielding position called deep square leg, which if you're unfamiliar with cricket, it's a position that's so far away from the bats person, you might as well be not at school at all. If the field... If you know what's going on, let me know. They're running backward and forward. I think I'm bowling. I haven't got a clue. I'm putting the joystick in different things. Yeah, I think I need to get out of here and maybe reload the game and start again, I think. God. If you played this back in the day, let me know if you enjoyed it at all. I mean, there wasn't too many cricket games on the Spectrum as far as I'm aware. I seem to remember one where it was just it was like overhead numbers, and I think a cricket ball come towards you if you hit a 6. I seem to remember getting a bit of enjoyment out of that, but I don't know what that game was. Here I'm just seem to be a spectator hitting the joystick now and again for bowling, but I don't even know if I'm bowling or batting, such is the abysmalness of this game. So a bit of it's to blame with Tynesoft, a bit of it was me, not having a clue what's going on. But it is terrible. Would I have gone back to this game as a kid in 1985? No, I wouldn't. I would have watched Back to the Future. That had just come out in 1985. I know that's not a game. Well, I think it was later on, but, you know. How's that? Right, I think I bowled someone out. Yeah, Nick has bowled Alan out for 5 runs. Well done me. Good. Well, that's good, isn't it? So, you know, I think you can play a whole test match on this, or just an individual limited runs. I've tried to have King Henry VIII in there as the last bowler, but, you know, King Henry VIII and Robocop in the same cricket team, that's quite good, isn't it? That's something to watch. I don't know how I'm going to get out of here. I'm pressing all different buttons. How do I get out of here? Man. Gazooks. So let's give this thing another go in the hope that it can do Ian Botham proud. It's not looking great. Right, a limited game, a one-day game. Do you want to watch this for a whole day? I don't think you do. That might test your patience a little bit much. Game's awful, isn't it? Armchair cricket. Right, let's try and keep the selections as low as possible so we can get any enjoyment out of this. So, right, we're positioning our midfielders, whatever difference this makes. Oh man, I'm really hating this game. Put him here. It's bringing back memories of cricket as well. It's bringing back some stuff. I remember when I was in deep square leg, the ball actually did randomly go over there once, and because I was so rubbish at throwing, I've tried to ignore it, but I couldn't. So I threw the ball as far as I could to the people in the centre, and it literally went about a tenth of the distance. Then I had to run and catch the ball again and throw it again. It took about 4 or 5 attempts. It was awful. I hate cricket. Right, bowling again. This is me, right? I'm pushing the direction on the joystick to try and get a different kind of bowl. Be good if I could bowl him out. That's gone to. Has it gone to a fielder? Each over, so each run up is 6 balls, and then I think we got an opportunity to change our midfielders. But I don't really feel in control of this. What's that cross for? I don't know. Don't feel in control of it at all. I feel mainly like a spectator. It's quite boring, but as someone with no patience, not a fan of cricket anyway, I don't think this game was maybe aimed at me. So if you was into cricket, you might get a whole lot more out of this back in the day than me. So if you are into cricket, yeah, as I say, ignore what I'm saying. But 1985 Tynesoft, I think this game's terrible. In terms of excitement, yeah, this is the first cricket game that I've reviewed on the ZX Spectrum, so out of all the Spectrum games I've reviewed about cricket, this is the best. I like to bump into that other one I had with the ball coming at you. I quite like that. I don't think you could see actual players. I think they was just all numbers, I think. But then it gave you, I think it gave you full cricket names of the players of the day were on the screen also. Might have dreamt it. Right, why do I keep repositioning the fielders? How can I get out of this? I don't want to keep repositioning them. I'm pressing N for no, it's not getting me out of here. Maybe I might have to reload it again. But if you're into games where you get to move stickmen around the screen, then this is the one for you. Maybe they should have ditched cricket completely. Notice on the cricket there's no stumps. Bit weird, isn't it? You have to knock the stumps off to get them out, but there's no stumps. Why? Right, I seem to be out of that. This is the type of bowls, a medium fast spinner or bouncer, bowler type. Right, and you select that by the position of the joystick or the keys. Here we go. I'm running up. I'm going to do a bowl. He's knocked it there for a couple of runs. Come on, fielders, move. Maybe I should be doing something else. It seems to be returning it. The position of your fielders determines how quickly they can return the ball, I suppose, and run these guys out. Right, again. Wicket-keeper looks a bit so slow. Can't see the umpire. Is there an umpire in here? Get it, Nick. Oh, he's just let that go past me. Tynesoft. I think there's a Wild West game I need to look at by Tynesoft. That might be okay. Buffalo Bill Wild West or something like that. So they could save the day as of yet. They can't all be bad games. I mean, Have We the Same Pet was a lot worse than this. Check that one out. This is hampered by having the subject matter of cricket. Sorry to go on about it. So they didn't have much to work with. Who are all these guys? They're like aliens. If you turned around and you've been followed by all these people and looking exactly like this, you'd be slightly worried, wouldn't you? Unless you reposition them to be miles away. I mean, when most of the game is repositioning men on a screen, it doesn't bode well. Bub. Right. I'll try and get to the end of this, but I might end it early. I'm really struggling, folks. Really struggling. This is being filmed at the moment with lockdown sort of still going on. And it's good that you can't go out and experience this sort of thing. I don't know what the crowd are doing there. Look at the crowd in some detail. It's just put in blocks, isn't it? You can see some people are half blue, half red, a mixture of colours. They just blocked it in, so no attention to detail there either. And what's that big white bit in the middle? Is that between 2 stands? That's not explained. Well, they should have just filled that in as well, shouldn't they? It does look a bit like the backdrop from the 70s Top of the Pops. How's that? I've bowled him out, have I? Not out, it said. Why is that not out? Right, I'll bowl it again. Exactly the same. Let's do right the joystick. Out. Well, that's an effect. The crowd went crazy. Arnold has been bowled by Walker. Hooray. Right. Julian's still going. They've got Dacos, they've got McPhee, they've got Ambrosi, Jones, Harper. Well, this might mean something to someone. So we bowl and then we have to bat after we've got all them out. But that won't be happening, I can tell you. So, this is a great bit of bowling. It's probably the best bit of bowling you've seen all day. If indeed you are still watching, you might have gone ages ago. If you have done, then hopefully you're watching another video on the channel that's quite a bit more exciting. But as we review more and more games, it's all about seeing all the bad ones, all the good ones, if there are any left. I'm sure there is. There's a lot of hidden gems you bump into, a few homebrews as well, which tend to go out on a Wednesday, so check those out if you haven't already. Ian Botham deserved a little bit better than this. Anyway, he can't go back in time now. Are there any modern day cricket games? Xbox One, PlayStation 4, is there? If there are, let me know. Are they any good? I expect they've got photorealism now, haven't they? Yeah. I do like the idea, having said that I don't like cricket, I do like the idea of being in the crowd with a massive hamper and drinking beer all day, and then the cricket's just an excuse. You've got the sun on your head, and after you've eaten your picnic, you go to lunch, come back with another glass of champagne or something. No, I like that idea, that is good. But 8-bit like this, in isolation at home, not great fan. Beep. Right. Reposition the fielders. I don't want to reposition them. Anyway, you can go there. Maybe. Beep. How much more gameplay can we get out of this? I'm already pushing it to the absolute limit as it goes. Well, I think if Ian Botham was involved in this game, I think an OBE is justified just for being there. I wouldn't mind an OBE. You get people that Facebook that turn down these honours, but I'd love it. Nick Jenkins OBE. That sounds great already. Or MBE. As long as it's not BSE, I wouldn't like that. I don't. Yeah. Right. It's always a white ball. It's not a red ball. Could be anything. Right, I don't know. What you gonna do, eh? What you gonna do? We'll end. This will be the last over, I think. Then we might say goodbye. Yeah, I think we will. I'm not repositioning any more midfielders. I didn't like that game. It's like very mediocre. But if you're into cricket, you might get something out of it. But for me, from a point of view, I hate it. It's too bulky. It's not intuitive, and it doesn't flow. Anyway, I hope you like looking at that game. That was Ian Botham's Test Match on the ZX Spectrum, published by Tynesoft in 1985. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.